This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. Well, good afternoon and welcome to Highclimber Fast Pitch Field on the campus of Shelton High School. Today, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of spring sports with an Evergreen Conference fast pitch softball matchup between the Tumwater Thunderbirds and the Shelton Highclimbers. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is Jerry Apple. Jerry.
Hi, Diedrich.
Shelton is 1-2 on the season, 0-1 in EVCO play. The Highclimbers lost their conference opener Friday to Rochester 9-7. Tumwater has played one game and crushed Capital Friday 19-0. This is the Thunderbirds Evergreen Conference opener, obviously. The last time these teams played was April 23rd, 2021, with the T-Birds knocking off the Climbers 15-4. Shelton won the previous matchup last season on April 7th, 2021, by a score of 17-13. Coming up, we'll give you some lineups, and of course, first pitch, it's Evergreen Conference fast pitch softball. The Tumwater Thunderbirds at the Shelton Highclimbers. Next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Quick little 30 to get things underway, and Jerry Apple has the batting order as we are just right there. Looks like we're ready to go, Jerry.
Yeah, let's just go ahead.
Announce them as they come out. Okay,
Yes.
Sounds good.
Leading off for Tumwater is a shortstop, number 13, Allie Watermeyer.
Walter Meyer.
Walter
Meyer. Got to put that L in there. It looks like.
Walter Meyer.
And takes a ball one. I'll get the rest of my graphics up here shortly, folks. Catch us off guard, and this is what happens. I guess, okay, no, they're just going to change the ball here. Keep your eye on the field might be a good idea. Next pitch, there's a line drive that's just out of reach, and that's a opening single.
Yeah,
Leadoff
we
single.
noticed that the scoreboard's back on. Okay. And now up, the second hitter, number 4, the catcher, Jalen Latchaw.
And the runner is going to go on that passed ball. So Waltermeyer is out on second base now. Just when I get my graphics all up, they changed it already. And it is a 1 ball, no strikes to Waltermeyer. I'm sorry, to Latchow. And she'll foul one off on her next pitch.
Your pitcher today for Shelton is number 8, Kayla Zimbus.
1-1 the count, 1 on. Runner over at second base. And I will get the updated graphics, I tell you. Pitch to the plate. That's another ball. Another pass ball. And Waltermeyer will make her way over to third now. And it is a 2-1 count. There's another line drive that went just off the glove of Schultz, and 1 run will score for Tumwater.
So, RBI for Jalen Latchaw. And now up, Your third hitter playing second base, number 23, Jalen Manquis.
With 1 in and 1 on, nobody out for the T-Birds here in the first. First pitch to Manquin is a strike. It's a good pitch. Next pitch is in there for a ball. 1-1. And a strike 2 called there.
This scoreboard is a little bit easier to read.
Because it's newer and brighter. So 1-2, and now it's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. That one's belted to left field, and that is a home run, Jerry. A 2-run home run.
Yeah, Jalen Manquis hitting a 2-run homer.
And the T-Birds are hitting early.
And now up, your cleanup hitter, number 11, the center fielder, Kylie Walter Meyer.
Yes.
We got it this time.
So there's 3 in for Tumwater here, top of the first inning. Nobody out. Do have some, well, I think I have some statistics here. Kylie, well, this is not accurate because it's only through, got about a couple of innings. She had at least 1 hit against Capital. Obviously more than that because they just pounded the Cougars. First pitch was a ball. And the next one's fouled off the screen.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was in 5 innings.
Yeah, that's right. So it's a 1-1 count. Of course. Okay. Next pitch is a ball.
One thing we want to note, Tumwater does have quite a group of athletes. They, of course, won the girls' league for basketball.
Good point, Jerry. There's another hit. That one's going out to center field. Van Otten's there to grab it, and there's the 1 out. First out in the inning for Tumwater, and they've got 3 runs across home plate.
And now up is your 5th hitter, number 8, the third baseman, Scout Abbott.
Actually, it's 22, Jerry. 22 is the number on the field. I guess they switched the order on us.
Ooh.
And she'll foul one up the first base line.
Yeah, they did. I see that now.
Because Abbott is on deck.
Yep. We'll work it.
Yeah, it'll keep us guessing. Why not?
Thank you for correcting me.
I'm looking at you're saying 8, and I'm looking at 22. I mean, so I don't know what you're looking at, Jerry. So they swap the order, and there's a ball, another pass ball. Danica Squire doing a great job on trying to keep these balls in their frame there.
Coaches, of course, give us the lineups before the game, usually about a half an hour before the game.
And all that really matters is the guy behind home plate. We don't care. They don't care what they give us. As long as they give us something, we don't care. We can work it from there. So it is a 2-ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. Oh, swing and a miss. Strike 2. So 2-2 the count, 3 in, nobody on, and 1 out for Tumwater here in the top of the first inning. There's another swing, and down she goes. 2 away for Tumwater here.
And now up is number 8, the third baseman, Scout Abbott.
Make a note on my little sheet here. Pitch on the way, inside, ball 1. Next pitch, high, ball 2, 2-0. Oh, and we're going to get a discussion here.
Yes.
Yeah, the change in the batting order here.
Now, I don't know if there's a rule on that.
There is.
It's just like if you put all the wrong numbers in the scoreboard
Right.
for the starters.
I think it counts to an out. But we'll see.
I think you're just trying to make me look good. Don't you think?
Yeah, sure, Jerry.
You know, we all deal with adversity, but the good announcers deal with adversity in a good way, and that's why Diedrich is a good announcer.
I don't know about that, Jerry. Because the game that I did between Shelton and North Mason, there was some confusion in the batting order by Shelton. And there was a long, long discussion on what happened, and it ended up being an out, but the player remained on first base that was out of order. So they lost one batter in the order. So we are...
You're now having a good discussion.
Yeah. You can hear a coach here from Tumwater explaining what happened. We do have a mic up here. Okay, so... All right, so I guess they fixed the order, I imagine, but Megan is up.
Okay.
And I guess they take everything off the board, but there's two out. Okay, well. Either way, now Megan Pruitt is up. Okay, we'll have to figure this out the next time through, Jerry, how they go. And there's a strike. Counts 2-1, okay. So 2 balls and 1 strike is what we were told is 2-1. Okay. Telling us what the strike is. There's a swing and a miss. So 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes is what we have here. I think the home plate umpire thinks we're running the scoreboard, which we're not. And there's a foul off the screen. So the count remains 2-2. Heads up, folks. You got to be aware.
I bet your scout appreciates being given a strikeout. not hitting.
Well, I wasn't at 2 out. 2 strike. I had 2 strikes. Well, it doesn't really matter either way.
I've seen everything.
You've seen everything. Oh, and then she gets hit by a pitch. So 2 out and 1 on, 3 in for the T-Birds, and that will bring up number 5. Is that a 5, Jerry? Okay, and she'll foul one off behind the screen. I don't even know who 5 is, Jerry.
Is this?
I'm really confused here.
Yeah, we're just taking it off the score sheet. What the heck?
Well, number 5 is the batter. For Ferguson, I imagine, pitcher. Now we have more discussion on what's going on here. So that the sheet that we got
was going to have Ella Ferguson up, number 1, and of course we just see number 5 come up, and so now we've got another discussion between.
We don't have that
coaches.
original sheet anymore because we gave that to the coach.
Yeah, and it's good that he has that.
Right. But, you know, I don't even have a 5 in. I have a 15. Do we have a 15 in the subs?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
A 15, yes.
Yeah, we don't have a 5.
But we do not have a number 5.
I'm thinking that 5 must be the flex player. Oh, you know, it is still early in the season, Jerry. And
well, I don't think there's any excuse for this.
Okay, so they're going to call that out, and that's the inning. So we're through 1. Tumwater, I guess they're going to leave 1 out there. I'm going to say they left a batter out there, Jerry, on the base runner. So we head to the bottom of the first, and it's 3-0. Right. At least we know that. We'll be right back.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too, and that's why we did something about it.
We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers.
We are normal people just like you.
And together, we can make a difference.
Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Okay. We're back here. We're still trying to figure out. So maybe number 1 is actually number 5. And so this is Ella Ferguson. Because she's in the pitching circle.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to figure this out. I mean, what else?
Yeah, that makes sense.
What else can we
It
say?
makes sense, but
Let's see here. So,
okay.
I don't know, Jerry.
I'm thinking that number 5 is Ella Ferguson, who's now the pitcher.
Well, we're going to go with it.
We'll see what happens. We'll try to. Okay, leading off for Shelton, the shortstop, number 22, Allie Baumgart.
We know that's right. And she takes ball 1. Hold on while I get some things corrected here. So the 1-0 pitch in there for strike 1. Jalen Lachaw is the catcher. We know that. I see 4. She's there. She's behind. She's the catcher. And the next pitch out there is just a bit outside and low. 2-1 the count. Bottom of the first inning here at Shelton Fast Pitch Field. And there's another strike. 2-2. Tumwater gets 3 runs in a very confusing first half inning for the T-Birds. At least was very confusing for us. But we are here, and we're playing ball. Next pitch, bit outside, and the count is full. To the leadoff batter for the Highclimbers, Allison Baumgart. Next pitch on the way. There's a ground ball. It's going to be gloved there by Ali Waltemar. Throw over to Pruitt for the out, and that's 1 away for the Highclimbers.
No, she's on.
Oh, she's on. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. I thought she was out. Okay.
It was close.
It was very close, so it was 1 on for Shelton.
Air on number 6, the shortstop. And now up, batting second is the third baseman, number 7, Alyssa Holcomb.
And let's see here. Alyssa was 2 for 2. Knocked in 2 runs against Rochester on Friday.
All right.
First pitch to her is a ball. Next pitch, low, ball 2. Baumgart over on first base for the Highclimbers.
I am glad to see that the pitcher does have a mask.
Next
Very
pitch
important.
on the way. A little high. And we have 3-0 as the count. And another discussion. So we have to also realize that these umpires, this is their first time out. Yeah. Where they've only got a game maybe under their belts as well. Because this is the second game for Tumwater and the 4th for Shelton. Holcomb fouled 1 off. So it's 3-1. So 1 on for Shelton here in the bottom of the first inning. Alyssa Holcomb steps in again. Ooh, just inside. That's strike 2 called. So full count with 1 on, nobody out for the Climbers here in their half of the first. trailing 3-0. And that's foul off into the trees, off the first baseline.
Ella has a pretty good control out there for Tumwater as a pitcher.
So again, there's another foul off. Boy, Holcomb is battling here, Jerry, trying to stay alive.
He sure is. Full count still.
She's taken, what, 7 pitches here. And that's a walk, so the runners at first and second for the Highclimbers here.
And now up is your third hitter, number 11, Danica Squire, the catcher. And of course, Danica played some basketball this winter, and we enjoyed watching her play.
You can see that catcher stuff on her when she was on the basketball court, Jerry. The way she threw the ball up the court. First pitch to Danica is a ball. Baumgart on second, Holcomb on first for the Highclimbers. Swing and a miss by Squire, 1-1.
Got some velocity in her pitches.
Squire steps back in, takes a strike 2 call. Runners back to their bags. So 2 on and nobody out for the Highclimbers. And that's a foul tip. And the count stays at 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 on. Next pitch. Popped up. It's going to go into second baseman. That's
infield fly rule there.
Marquez grabs it, and there's the first out. So still 2 on, but 2 out. And looks like Kayla Zimbus is up.
Yep. Number 8, Kayla Zimbus, who is the pitcher. Cleanup hitter.
First pitch to Zimbus is strike 1 called. Next pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2 the count. 1 away, 2 on for the Climbers here in the bottom of the first inning. Next pitch, swing and Zimbus goes down. So that's 2 down for the Climbers.
And now up, your 5th hitter, the third baseman, number 47, Addie Steffens.
I think it's Stevens, Jerry.
Even though it's spelled, okay.
Yeah, I think it's Stevens. Something about the E and the A means difference.
All right.
She takes strike 1.
Let's go with that then.
I'm going to call her Stevens. You can call her Steffens.
Let's go with Stevens. Sounds good.
We'd have to ask her to find out.
Okay.
To do that in another time. So 2 down and 2 on, and a swing and a miss. So strike 2 to Stevens. So 0-2 the count. 2 on and 2 out. Next pitch. That one's tipped off, fouled into the turf. And then the count stays at 0-2. Boy, that's smarted.
Yeah.
So Stevens will step back in for this 0-2 pitch. And she swings and she misses, and that will do it for the Highclimbers in the top of the bottom of the first inning. We head to the second. 3-0 Tumwater on top. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our help with your water. your air, your food. You're going to need our determination, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
If you have COVID-19 tests at home, you've probably wondered, when should I use them? Sometimes are better than others. If you have COVID symptoms, take a test. If you've had a COVID exposure but no symptoms, wait 5 days to test. If you want to be sure you don't have COVID before meeting up with others, test as shortly beforehand as possible. That's all there is to it. Just follow the directions in the package. For more answers to COVID test questions, visit doh.wa.gov/testing.
Heading to the second inning.
Okay, leading off is the right fielder, number 10, Zoe Fields.
First pitch to her. High, ball 1.
She is the 8th hitter.
Next pitch, still a bit high. 2-0. Inside that, hit the corner, strike 1 called. So the 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Looks like Kayla Zimbus is getting her control down now after the first inning, so that's good.
So next pitch to the right fielder. That one's fouled out of play into the tennis courts. Still 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and there's full count to Fields. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Nope, it's a dropped. Drop third strike, throw to first, and that is the out. In time. Squire did a good job locating that ball and getting it over there to Stevens.
And the bottom of the order now is your left fielder, number 29, Emily Robello, your second hitter of the inning.
First pitch, high, ball 1. So 1 away. Next pitch, that one's fouled again over our heads to the the tennis courts. I'm glad that all the tennis players have gone inside, Jerry, because they were practicing when I was out. When I came here, they were out in the far court. They weren't in this court, in the nearest court. Next pitch on the way. That's a ground ball. It's going to be gloved over there by Holcomb. Throw to first, and it's just out of the glove of Stevens, and there is a 1-out single.
And an error there on the third baseman, or first baseman. And now up, your leadoff hitter, number 13, the shortstop, Allie Waltermeyer. The last time she got a single, and she scored off the home run by the Jalen Mackless.
So she'll step in. First pitch from Zimbus. Swing, and that's a shallow fly ball. Is going to drop in to center field. And Robio will motor over to third base, sliding in, and that's a double. On the first pitch, runners are now on second and third.
And now up, your catcher, your the fourth hitter of this inning, and that's number 4, Jalen Alacha. I'm looking down to make sure all the numbers are correct from now on.
Well, I think we got it now.
I think we do.
Of course, there is a 23 on deck, Jerry, so I have no idea at this point.
Yep, that's correct.
Okay, is it correct? Okay.
Yep, that's correct.
All right. First pitch to Lachau is a ball. So 1-0.
No more adversity.
All right, I'm not looking at the right thing then. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Throw to third. And Rebello gets back safely. So 1-1 is the count. 1 out, 2 on for Tumwater here. Top of the second inning. They're leading 3-0. There's a hit. It's going to drop into left field. 1 run will score. And here comes Waltimar for 2. And that's a 2-run double. And it's 5-0 with 1 out.
And now up is your third hitter, who got a home run the last time, your second baseman, number 23, Jalen Manquist. She got 3 RBIs on that home run, by the way.
And she'll foul 1 out of play over everybody's head. And that's 0-1. 1 away, 2 in for the T-Birds here in the inning. And she takes ball 1-1-1. Okay, so I don't think it's Jalen, it's Jay Lee, Jerry. There's a strike on the inside.
You think it is? Okay.
Well, I keep hearing Jay Lee from the dugout,
okay.
so I'm assuming that that's what her name is. I mean, we get these sheets that are written on, and it's the third copy. She whacks that one. That one's out of play, I think, foul ball. Yeah. And it's still 1-2.
This girl definitely has power.
Yeah. 1-2 pitch. That one is a ball. Good stop by Squire.
Yes.
Way to get to it. Runner at second, I forgot to tell you, or remind you. Latchaw with a double, 2-run double. Inside, ball 3, 3-2.
Full count.
Next pitch, low, and there's a walk. So runners at first and second, and 1 away.
And now up is your cleanup hitter, your center fielder, the number 11, Kylie Waltermeyer.
First pitch to Kylie. Grounder chopper to Zimbis. Zimbis throws to third, gets 1 off the force out. So that's 2 away. And we still have runners at first, or we have a runner at first and 1 at second now.
And now up is, let's check the number here, number 8, Scout Abbott, your third baseman.
We're going to get gender-neutral terms for these positions, Jerry. After some discussion there, they have decided it wasn't out. So Lacho is headed to the dugout. She stood on third while her coach argued her point, but got the bag, and the tag was late, but she had the foot on the bag, did Holcomb. So that was a good call. First pitch in to Abbott is a strike. Swing and a miss there. So 2 in and 2 out for the T-Birds here, 2 on. Top of the second inning. There's a foul off the screen. 0-2. So 0-2 is the count. To Abbott. Swing and a miss, and that will end the inning, but the damage was done. The T-Birds pushed 2 across. We're to the bottom of the second, 5-0. Tumwater with the lead, Shelton coming up.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
What if one day you went to your secret hiding place and instead of what you came for, you found this? What would you do? The truth is, all drug use comes with risk. Before drugs take their toll on you and your family, know that there is help. You can quit. If you or someone you love is struggling with drug use, call 1-800-662-HELP for 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, or go to samhsa.gov/knowtherisks.
Heading to the bottom of the second inning.
And leading off for the Highclimbers here in the bottom of the second is your center fielder, number 9, Carly Van Ochten.
And Carly was 1 for 4 with a double and scored a run against Rochester on Friday. She'll lead things off here for the Highclimbers. Trailing by 5 runs. Just an interesting little note here. The home plate umpire likes to put his water right below our microphone for the field. And against the, when I did the broadcast for against North Mason, the umpire had his water a little bit closer to the microphone. So every time I went to break, there was this little sound. First pitch to Van Otten, outside ball 1. Next pitch. Inside, just a bit outside. The plate, that is. So 2-0. Next pitch on the way. That one's fouled off. So 2-1. Lots of pop-up tents here today, Jerry. Yes. Another foul off. 2-2.
But the rain has ceased.
For the moment. But that wind is coming in just a little bit from behind us. Not very. Oh, swing and down goes Carly. 1 away for the Highclimbers here in this second inning.
Now up, your second hitter for the inning for the Highclimbers is the left fielder, number 24, Samantha Drywater.
Samantha walked and scored a run against Rochester on Friday, Jerry. 0 for 2, however, at the plate. First pitch. Oh, yep. And there is a base runner. And Samantha took a little hit on the lower leg.
And now up is number 10, Kylie Jorgensen, your right fielder. She's batting 8th in the lineup.
She takes a strike 1. Against Rochester, let's see here, where is she? Riley, yeah, she walked and scored a run as well.
Okay.
Shows a bunt, takes strike 2. So 0-2 is the count.
Now she's going to have to hit away.
With 1 out and 1 on for the Highclimbers. There's ball 1. Ball 1, not ball 2, ball 1. So 1-2 is the count, 1 out, 1 on for Shelton here in the bottom of the second inning. There's strike 3 called and out number 2 for Shelton.
And now up, your second baseman, number 26, Emma Schultz.
Fortunately, she was 0 for 3 against Rochester on Friday. First pitch to Emma. That was fast, a little bit high, ball 1. Still 1 out there, 1 runner is Drywater, Samantha Drywater over on first base for the Highclimbers. Next pitch on the way. There's a strike down the middle of the plate, 1-1. So 2 down for Shelton here. Try to get something going. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2 the count. Next pitch. Strike 3 called, and that'll end the inning, but the Highclimbers left one out there, still trailing.
That's a 5th strikeout for Megan Pruitt. And she, good control, a very fast pitch, good velocity.
So we head to the 3rd inning, still 5-0 Tumwater.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Heading to the 3rd inning. Well, these warm-ups are real short, Jerry.
Yeah. And now up is number 22, Megan Pruitt, the first baseman. She got hit by the pitch and went to first.
So the T-Birds trying to add on here. Trying to extend their lead. And the first pitch is in the dirt. Next pitch. That just hit her ankle. So there's a...
And that's ironic. She got on both times by being hit by a pitch. And now up is your 7th hitter, the pitcher, number 5, Ella Ferguson.
Shows bunt misses. Throw to first. But Pruitt is back safely. So 0-1 is the count. 1 on, nobody out for the Tumwater. And there's a fly ball into foul territory, and it's going to drop in. Foul.
Just out of reach of the first baseman.
Yeah, Stevens went out. Jorgensen and right field came in. Neither one could quite get to it before it dropped. So it's 0-2 to Ferguson. And another fly ball. That one's again in foul territory. Squire grabs it, and that's out number 1. So one away.
Nice catch by Danica. Good heads-up play. And now up is right fielder, number 10, Zoe Fields. She struck out the first time.
Actually, we're going to have a substitution, Jerry.
Oh, okay. Good.
Number 2. And
Jamie Haas?
Yes, Jamie Haas is going to be inserted.
All right. Thank you.
Is there a barbecue going or what's going here?
No, they're making us hamburgers.
Okay, are they sure? I don't believe that. So 1 on, 1 out for the T-Birds here in the top of the 3rd. They're leading 5-0. And Haas is going to step in for her first at-bat of the game. Pitch, and she smacks one. That's going to drop in for a base hit out there in right field. And Pruitt goes over to 3rd, and Haas will slide into 2nd. So is that a double or is that a?
We're going to give it a single.
Okay. Stretch it into 2.
Because they didn't cut it off like they should have.
So Sumrock will come in to run for Haas on second.
Number 29, left fielder Emily Robella is up. She got on by way of air the last time.
Took a ball 1. So 1 out, 2 on. Runners in scoring position at second and third. Swing and a miss by Robella. Makes it 1-1. Step back in. Next pitch from Zimbus. High, ball 2. 2-1. Next pitch on the way. Swing, and that one's foul ball. Stevens is going to come in, but Squire tried to get it, and it dropped out of her glove. And that's strike 2.
Two runners on in scoring position for the T-Birds.
Robella has a 2-2 count. Takes it ball 3, 3-2. The count is full. Runners again at second and third for the T-Birds. There's a ground ball dribbler. It's going to be gloved by Schultz. It's throw over to first for the out. But the run does score. A run comes in as
RBI.
Yeah, Pruitt comes in, makes it 6-0. The out over at first.
Now your leadoff hitter, number 13, the shortstop, Allie Waltermeyer.
And she'll belt one or hit one right back to Zimbus' throw to Stevens, and that'll end the inning. But T-Birds get one. They now lead 6-0. We head to the bottom of the third. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for help with food, healthcare, and other resources.
211, how can I help you?
Call 211 or visit 211.org. 211, get connected, get help.
As AmeriCorps members and volunteers, we do more than talk about our core values. We take action and commit to making our community stronger.
At AmeriCorps, my commitment to equity gives every student a strong start.
Our compassion brings food and friendship to neighbors in need.
My determination protects parks in my community.
Now more than ever, your community needs you. What's at your core? Learn more at AmeriCorps.gov.
Okay, misspoke. The it's Baumgart who made that play in the inning last time. She's due up or to lead things off here for the Highclimbers.
Yep.
In the third.
She was on by way of an error the last time.
So 6-0 Tumwater with the lead. Highclimbers need some base runners out there, Jerry.
They do. I'm proud of our pitcher. She's settled down a little bit. You know, be a little more consistent on her pitches. That's good.
First pitch to Baumgart. Here's a ball 1.
Yeah, a little outside.
And that one's still a bit outside. 2-0. Another timeout here on the field. We got a little chat going on between the umpires here. It's We have a moment here every Friday. MasonWebTV.com provides helpful driving tips with the Wise Drive, a weekly column by Doug Dahl, a Target Zero manager, the Washington Traffic Safety Commission, and a self-confessed traffic safety nerd. The Wise Drives, like Dear Abby for Driving, column primarily talks about traffic safety issues, but it also answers reader questions. There is a line drive by Baumgart and to left field, and there is a
double.
Yeah, double.
Nice hit by Allie. And now up is your third baseman, number 7, Alyssa Holcomb. She walked into the first time. Nice hit by Allie. Boy, that was a line drive. Yeah, his last article was on drowsy driving. I read that this morning. Good article.
Yeah, it comes out every Friday on MasonWebTV.com. He does appear in numerous newspapers around the state. So Holcomb will step in and swing at the first pitch, knock that one foul. So nobody out here for the Highclimbers in their half of the third inning. Allison Baumgart over on second. Holcomb takes a pitch inside, ball 1-1-1. Next pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2 is the count. Welcome back in the box. Here's the pitch. She'll foul another one off into the tennis courts. Jerry, I think they need to extend that screen that's over there on the tennis courts, because there's 2 balls in that tennis court area.
Yeah, you can have somebody hitting a match or practice.
A pass ball, and Baumgart will make her way over to third. Two and 2 is the count.
Now, when's your definition of when that runner can take off? When it leaves the pitcher's hand?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, strike 3 called, and that's out number 1.
All right. And now up is Danica Squire, the catcher, number 11. And she, first time, flew out to the first baseman.
A little timeout here. If you're enjoying today's broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter with the handle @MasonWebTV. Also consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's YouTube channel and hit that bell to be notified the next time we go live. So 1 away for the Highclimbers here in the third, 1 on, as Allison Baumgart is over on third. And a little bit of chatting going on here. Pace of this game is just really kind of ground to a halt, Jerry. It's really slow here. And
that was her 6th strikeout for the pitcher, for Tumwater.
Ella Ferguson.
Yep.
Okay. So Danica Squire will step in to face Ferguson again. First pitch. That one's fouled over the head, and that time it hit the screen on the tennis court and dropped in front of some people in the crowd. So 0-1 is the count. 1 out, 1 on for Shelton. Third inning, trying to cut into the 6-0 Tumwater lead. Pitch on the way, that one is high. Ball 1-1-1. Latchaw doing a good job of looking Baumgart back to third. Making sure she doesn't go. So 1-1 the count. Another foul off. 1-2. Danica Squire, the batter, takes the pitch. And that one's going to be, what was that, a ball, Jerry?
No, it was a foul ball.
Okay, foul ball. All right. Guess it did hit her bat. Just above her hands, though.
Yeah.
So the count remains 1-2 with 1 out and 1 on. Here's the pitch. Ooh, change up there. Strike 3 call. That was a very interesting pitch.
They were expecting something a little faster.
Yeah. So 2 down now.
Okay, and now up is your pitcher, Kayla Zimbas, number 8, and she struck out the first time. Got a runner on third.
And that first pitch, was that a ball?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not being posted there. Next pitch on the way, swing and a miss by Zimbas. 1-1.
Yeah, they haven't posted it yet.
Next pitch, swing and a miss. There's strike 2. 1-2.
Now they got it. Allie Baumgart on third base, wanting to score.
Another timeout by the crew here, the umpire crew. Spring sports are obviously here, and Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is looking for some help with broadcasts of baseball and softball. If you're interested in broadcasting, announcing, video streaming, or sports, we would like to hear from you. Send us an email at masonwebtv@gmail.com, or you can give me a call or send me a text, 360-229-2234. No experience necessary, just get in touch. We'd love to talk to you.
Yeah.
See what your interests are, whether you want to, hey, if you don't like sports, maybe you want to help us with some governmental meetings. We'll take the help.
Okay.
Give us a opportunity to do a little bit more. So again, we're in the bottom of the third inning, 6-0 Tumwater.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what the discussion was.
They posted a second ball up there for some reason. I don't know why. 'Cause I don't think there was at all a ball there. And there's a foul off the screen.
Well, that must have been the controversy. But
the balls aren't coming out quickly enough for the home plate umpire. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 on, 2 out for the Highclimbers. Pitch on the way. That one again fouled off the screen. That one slipped over the screen. It's pretty high off the screen. So 2-2. Next pitch, swing and a miss, and that will do it for the inning.
And she struck out the side.
So we head to the 4th inning, still 6-0 Tumwater.
Unlike other health concerns, mental illness is not always easy to see.
D-E-P-R.
Mental illness doesn't show up on a scale.
Bipolar?
Sorting out a mental health concern takes professional diagnosis and treatment.
Anxiety. I thought so.
If you or a loved one has a mental health concern, don't go it alone. For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, call 1-800-662-HELP. Learn more at samhsa.gov/support.
Heading to the top of the 4th inning.
And now up, leading off for Tumwater is the catcher. And we're going to go with Jaylee Latshaw. And she is 2 for 2. She had a single in the first inning and a double in the second.
Some noise coming from the dugout, the first base dugout, the Tumwater dugout. Pitch on the way. That one is fouled into the trees. So 1 strike. Next pitch on the way. Oh, that's ball. 1-1. Great grab out of the air there for Squire, Jerry. Just almost out of her, on her tiptoes. There's a fly ball. That's to center field. Van Otten will grab it, and that's 1 away.
And now up is your second hitter for the inning. This is number 23, Jalen Manquist. She's a second baseman. She got a homer the first time, got 3 RBIs, and the last time in the second inning she walked.
She takes ball 1. So 1 out for Tumwater here in the inning. Next pitch, still a bit high and outside. Well,
she definitely,
inside.
like I said, has a lot of power.
2-0. Zimbus with the next pitch. Still missing that strike zone. That's a bit high.
Yeah.
So 3-0. Next pitch. And it's a fly ball to left field. And gets over the head of Jorgensen. And motoring over to second is Menquez with a 1-out double.
Okay, and now up is your cleanup hitter, the center fielder, number 11, Kylie Waltermeyer. She flew out the first time to center field. The second time she was in a force-out situation.
So 1 on, 1 out. Waltermeyer waiting for the first pitch from Zimbus. Takes ball 1. Kylie steps back in, takes pitch, strike 1, 1-1. That almost looked like the same pitch the last time, Jerry. It's been a little bit lower. So no, I guess that wasn't a strike, that was a ball. So the board is a ball. There's a ground ball that Baumgart couldn't get to, so safe out there for the double. I think she did. And a run will score.
So, RBI for Kylie Waltermeyer, bringing Jalen Manquist in. And now up is your fifth hitter to the lineup, and this is the third baseman, number 8, Scout Abbott.
First pitch to Abbott, outside ball 1.
1 runner in scoring position for the T-Birds.
Next pitch. That one's fouled over the third base dugout. 1-1 the count. 1 on, 1 out. And a 1-1 count. Next pitch. That one's right up the middle. That'll get into center field. Here comes Waltermeyer around to score. Throw to home way late, and then throw to second. And that is also
underneath the slide.
Yeah, a little bit late. So, again, another run scores. And those batters are switching places on the bases, Jerry.
And now up is
Ferguson, it looks like. We're going to might get a pitching change here as Baumgart's going to come in for Zimbus. So we have a new pitcher. And Holcomb will go out to right field.
Well, let's see.
And then she's heading out to right field, and it looks like Sarah Jacoby's going to short. Stop.
Yeah.
That's what I've got. And Zimbus, actually, it looks like she's going to go over to third. So a lot of shuffling around here. Let's see, I've got this figured out now. Let's see, Jorgensen will be at short.
Yeah.
And Okay, hold on a second here. Okay, Shelton's still at second. Yeah, this is very interesting. So they're going to put Zimbus over at third. Baumgart's pitching. Can't read my writing here. All right. Well, we got a new pitcher in there, and it's Allison Baumgart.
Okay.
She did pitch against Rochester, 1 inning.
Yeah, they've had 2 pitchers.
Yeah, well, against,
so far this season.
Against Rochester, she was charged an earned run, 2 hits, struck out 2, and walked 1 in that 1 inning of work. She's coming in here in the 4th.
And I think they give her 10 warm-ups. Looks like they're doing that. Let's see. Who counted? Well, she didn't get 10 pitches. But
well, she said she's ready.
Okay.
she did come in from the infield, so
Number
she's warm.
22, Megan Pruitt, the first baseman, is up. She has been on base both times by being hit.
Hit by pitch, okay.
Yeah.
The first pitch to her. Swing, and then it's going to be a hit over to Zimbus. Zimbus throws this Stevens, and that's the out. Number 2. So again, Zimbus is over at third base. Sarah Jacoby is at short. We send Holcomb out to right field. So next pitch from Baumgart. Low. And gets away, and coming in to score
is number 8, Scout Abbott on the wild pitch.
I didn't know she moved over to third, Jerry.
And now up is Ella Ferguson, number 5. She got hit by a pitch the first time and flew out to the catcher the second time. So she is 0 for 1.
This will be the second pitch to her. She has 1 ball. Make it 2. So 2-0 the count. Bases are empty. 2 runs are in. 3 runs are in here in the inning. Is that right, Jerry? How many of them? 2 runs are in.
Yeah,
3 runs in.
3 runs in.
3 runs are in. Okay.
Yeah, we just had our 3rd run score on the wild pitch.
And another
we
ball.
Just haven't registered it up there.
Yeah, it's 9-0.
Yep, it's 9-0.
Yeah, I thought we came into this inning with 6, and that's why I'm looking at the scoreboard. I'm not looking at my scoreboard, which says 9-0.
Yeah, it's 9-0.
Next pitch, and there is a walk. There are 2 outs in the inning.
Okay, now up, let's see.
It's going to be number 2. That's Haas.
And that is Jamie Haas. The last time up, she got a single. 1 for 1.
She stretched that on an error to she made it to second on the error, right?
Yeah.
And then they put in a pinch runner. And she'll hit one off of her foot. Ouch. Looks like Maddie Harley is on deck, Jerry. Number 44. So 2 out, 1 on.
Okay.
0-1 is the count to Haas. It's 1-1. That was a ball. We're in the top of the 4th inning. 8-0 is the score. There's a fly ball. Holcomb's on the run to grab it, and that will end the inning.
Nice catch.
And the T-Birds lead 9-0, heading to the bottom of the 4th.
We all depend on them for medical emergencies, to keep our highways safe, and to get back on the road. And emergency responders depend on us to watch for them, to slow down and move over. We do it for the people out there taking the risks while helping others, and the people who care about them, because most of us agree that we all share a responsibility for safety on our roads.
Kids will be kids, which just goes to say kids will be curious. They get into everything, everything. If there's a loaded firearm in the house, they could get their hands on that too. Keeping firearms locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition in a place inaccessible to kids can help keep your loved ones safe from family fire. Safe gun storage saves lives.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Big inning, and my sound wasn't working. Apologize for that. We head to the fifth inning. Highclimbers did get 2 runs in their half of the fourth. And Jerry, you can give a real quick recap of what happened for the Highclimbers.
Yeah, we do have a new hitter.
We'll get to that. Just
I'm sorry.
Do the recap. We'll get to the new hitter.
2 runs on 2 hits, and there was 3 left on, no errors. Sorry about that. Yeah. And now up is Maddie Hurley, number 44. New player.
First pitch is high. So 1 ball. Next pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1. The next pitch on the way, inside, ball 2, 2-1. Next pitch on the way, high, ball 3, 3-1 is the count. Next pitch, and that's a strike. So the count is full at, I'm sorry, 3-1, excuse me. 3-2, no, I was right the first time. The count is full, 3-2. Scoreboard is getting me off. And there's a walk.
Now up is your leadoff hitter, Allie Waltermeyer, the shortstop. And she has a single and a double, and the last time she grounded out. So she's 2 for 3.
Pitch on the way, high, ball 1, 1-0. So runner at first for the T-Birds. Next pitch, ground ball, hit right to third, throw over to second is in time, 1 away. Let's see here, we have Waltermeyer at first now.
Okay, and now up is Jaylee Latshaw, the catcher. She has a single and a double. The last time she flew out to center field, she is 2 for 3.
First pitch to Latshaw. That's a fly ball. Drywater on the run. Drops in for a base hit. Sliding in is Waltermeyer to third, and that is a double with 1 out.
Two runners now in scoring position, and now up is number 23, the second baseman, Jalen Manquist. She had a homer in the first inning, had 3 RBIs, got a walk the second time up, and a double the last time. She is 2 for 2.
Pitch on the way from Baumgart. High ball 1. Fly ball out of play. Now, I don't know if that's true, but it looks like Kennedy Woolett is over at third, Jerry. I could be wrong because he's wearing number 3, but it is Colgin, and we're going to go with the 3 for the moment. Pitch on the way. Ground ball foul. 1 and 2. 1 out, 2 on for the T-Birds here in the top of the 5th inning. Batter is Jaylee Menquez. Pitch on the way. That one is over to left field. Drywater under it and grabs it. Tacking in, coming in to score is Waltemeyer.
So an RBI for Jaylee Manquist on the sacrifice fly to the left fielder.
And it's now 10-2. Runner remains out there at second, and that's Lachaw. Rain is still falling here. Not really sure what that conversation was about.
Well, it could be dealing with the weather. I don't know. It's not raining very hard, though.
Kylie Waltemeyer is the batter for Tumwater.
And that's a nice thing about having these fields, this artificial turf.
Right. The only thing to worry about is how heavy the rain is.
Yeah.
So 2 away and 1 on, 1 in for the T-Birds here in the inning. Waltemeyer takes strike 1. Abbott on deck for the T-Birds. Next pitch, high ball 1, 1 and 1.
Now Kylie is 1 for 3.
Lachaw again at second base for the T-Birds. Baumgart into her, wind up in the pitch. Right back up the middle. Throw to first, not in time, and runners at the corners as Jacoby kind of bobbled it there.
Yeah, error on the shortstop.
Just couldn't glove it enough to get in to throw it over to first. So runners at first and third, 2 out.
Yeah, Jaylee Latshaw is on third base for the T-Birds. And now up is number 8, Scout Abbott, the third baseman. She struck out the first 2 times, got a single the last time, 1 for 3.
Fly ball over to left. Holcomb will glove it, and that'll do it for the inning. A good throw in, though, but that's 3 outs. Tumwater adds 1, and now leads 10-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th with the T-Birds leading.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Bottom of the 5th inning. 10-2 is the score. Highclimbers got a couple of runs in their last half inning, and trying to keep pace with Tumwater.
Yeah, Danica Squire is up, the catcher. Number 11, she is 0 for 2, struck out the last time.
Danica steps in. Face Stewart, first pitch, inside, ball 1. Looks like a good pitch though, Jerry. Next pitch on the way. The fly ball, that's headed to the, that's out of here, Jerry. Solo home run for Danica Squire. Patted on the back here, making it 10-3. The solo homer by Danica Squire.
Nice hit over the left field fence. Congratulations, Danica.
And now we have Kennedy Woollett playing third base here for the Climbers.
And this will be her first time up.
First pitch to her is low, ball 1. Steps back into the batter's box. Interesting, she's on the outside of the box, Jerry. You don't see that often. She
No,
swings
usually they hug it.
Yeah, and takes a swing at the next pitch, and it's a 1-1 count.
Usually hug the plate.
Oh, she's going to go in a little bit
closer.
This.
Yeah.
No, now she steps back. 1-1 pitch. Yeah, makes it 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 in, nobody on, nobody out for the Climbers here in the 5th. We are now an official game, by the way, if the umpire decides to call it due to weather.
And Haley Stewart is your pitcher for Tumwater. All 3 outs she got last inning were strikeouts.
Next pitch, high, ball 3. 3-1. Addie Stevens on deck for the Climbers. There's a strike right down the middle of the plate. Full count. Swing and a miss. Up to drop third strike. Throw to first in time. And that's out number 1.
And now up is Addie Stevens, the third baseman. She got a walk the last time, first time she struck out. So she's 0 for 1. Third hitter for the Highclimbers this inning.
So 1 out, 1 in, nobody on. Stevens swings at the first pitch, fouls it off, dropped right in front of us. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. The 0-2 pitch, swing and 2 away.
And now up is number 9, Carly Van Auken, the center fielder. She has struck out the first 2 times, 0 for 2.
So 2 out here for the Climbers. 1 run in, nobody on. Looks like the infield's going to come in a bit. Strike 1 called. 0-1 count. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Pitch on the way. Glad that screen was there right in front of us, Jerry. Came right over my face. Fouled off. 0-2. I was looking right at it. Because we are a little bit off to the left of our camera, just so that people know where we are. So the 0-2 count, the pitch. That's a ball high. 1-2 now the count. Two out here in the inning. 1 run is scored on a solo home run by Danica Squire. The 1-2 pitch. Low, 2-2. So 2's across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Pitch on the way. That one's fouled into the tennis courts. Still 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. That one's chopper foul. Still a bit wet out there, Jerry.
Yeah. Let's see.
Doing their best to keep the balls dry. It's not just that the rain falling, it's
just
the
a mist,
turf is wet. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And that will end the inning. Highclimbers did get 1 on a home run to lead things off. But we head to the 6th. 10-3. Tumwater with the lead.
As AmeriCorps members and volunteers, we do more than talk about our core values. We take action and commit to making our community stronger.
At AmeriCorps, my commitment to equity gives every student a strong start.
Our compassion brings food and friendship to neighbors in need.
My determination protects parks in my community.
Now more than ever, your community needs you. What's at your core? Learn more at AmeriCorps.gov.
Didn't matter because we were off. Sorry about that, folks. We were down again. So there's a leadoff walk here. Having some trouble with my audio buttons, I think.
Are you on now?
We are on now.
Okay. We had a nice lady come over and tell us that we were not being heard there for that 1.5 of an inning.
Yeah, the big inning for the Highclimbers. So the batter is Haley Stewart. On first base for Tumwater is Megan Pruitt. And it's 3 balls and 1 strike to count. I'm also behind on that. Boy, I'm not having a good technical game here. And there's strike 2 called.
Full count.
So the count goes full. Nobody out, 1 on for the T-Birds here in the top of the 6th inning. Tumwater count is so full count on the board. Pitch on the way, swung on. It's a fly ball. Drywater on the run. She'll grab it and then record the out. Throw into Baumgart. No, hold the runner over at second.
Nice catch by Samantha Drywater.
She's been on the run a lot in the last couple of innings.
Okay, up now.
Number 2, Haas.
Jamie Haas.
So 1 away and 1 on.
He's 1 for 2.
Pitch on the way. Ground ball chopper. Right over there to Jacoby. Tosses it over to second. Gets the out there. But Haas is safe on first. That's 2 down. Then here is Hurley.
And now up, Maddie Hurley. Number 44.
We have a runner over there for at first, number 10. I don't have a number 10.
I have Maddie down for getting a walk on the last bat. I think that was her first batting attempt.
So 2 down, 1 on for the T-Birds here in the 6th, leading 10-3. And there's a foul off of her foot. So the count's 1 ball, 1 strike. Guard into her windup, and she'll roll one in there. Runner goes, throw to second. Not in time, and the runner is safe at second.
Yeah, underneath the slide.
Throw was a little bit late too, Jerry.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to get over there. Nice lead off by number 10 for Tumwater. I don't know who number 10 is, Jerry. I don't have a 10 on my sub list. Don't have a 10. Oh, there it is. Zoe Fields. Sorry. So Zoe Fields is running out there. Next pitch, 3 balls, 1 strike. Runner at second, it's Zoe Fields. Finally tracked down the number.
Yep, you're correct, Zoe Fields.
2 out for the Tumwater T-Birds, leading 10-3. Pitch on the way, fly ball, it's out of play. I heard that one hit the pavement back there. Full count to Hurley.
Full count, and runner on second will be going on this pitch.
Pitch on the way. Another foul off. Boy, Hurley is just battling hard.
Yes, she is. I think this is what, the 7th pitch? Yeah. Yeah. 7th or 8th pitch that she's faced. I believe the 8th pitch. Yeah.
No, we're not counting pitches here. Pitch on the way. There's a fly ball. That's gonna be out of here. What a battle. What a way to stay with it and hit a home run.
So Maddie Hurley, home run to right field over the fence, 2 RBIs.
With 2 out, let's point that out too, making it 12-3. And that will bring up the top of the order, Allie Waltmeyer.
Yeah, the shortstop. And she is 2 for 4. A single and a double. The first 2 times up.
Waltmeyer gets the ball 1. We're in the top of the 6th inning. It's 12-3 Tumwater.
That last home run was the second one for Tumwater in this game.
Allie Waltmeyer has 2 balls, no strikes, 2 out, nobody on here in the inning. The 3rd ball. Here is the 3-0 pitch to Waltmeyer. That's a strike 1. (3-1) is the count. 2 out, nobody on. 2 in for Tumwater here. And there is a walk.
And now up is number 4. And that's Jaylee Latshaw, the catcher. She has 2 doubles, a single. She is 3 for 4.
Digs in, waiting for the first pitch from Baumgart. Hit one right up the third base line. It's fair. Drywater grabs it, throws it in. And it's 2 on now with 2 out.
And now up is Jaylee Manquist, the second baseman, number 23. She is 2 for 3, has a home run and a double. Flew out the last time to left field.
So this damage the T-Birds are doing has been with 2 out here in the inning, Jerry.
Yeah, you're right. Good observation.
Got 2 runs in. First pitch is a pass ball, and runners advance. So Latchaw is at second, and Allie Waltmeyer at third.
Yep.
And Manquist is the batter with a 1-0 count, 2 out. Pitch on the way. That's ball 2. Just a bit outside. Sometimes I wish I had that thing from Major League with, what's his name? Just a bit outside on those wild pitches. Never mind. Major League the movie. Never mind. Pitch on the way. The ground ball. That's going to stay fair. And the runners will hold. The bases are loaded, though. It's a good idea to see if it was going to roll foul or not. So we have the bases loaded for Kylie Waltmeyer.
And give Jalen Manquist a single. Yeah. She only needs a triple to get the
cycle.
Yeah.
So the bases are loaded, 2 out. 12-3 is the score, and the pitch is a pass ball. Everybody's going to hold there. Squire got to it pretty quickly. Nowhere to run. So
Kylie is 1 for 3.
That was my question. Jerry's reading my mind again.
She does have a single. Matter of fact, she is, excuse me, she has a single.
A little bit of a delay there, just to make sure that the ball is dry. So Kylie Waltmeyer steps back in as a 1 ball, no strikes, 2 out, 3 on. And make that 2, on the count.
This is the 8th batter for Tumwater this inning.
The 2-0 pitch on the way. Ground ball, going to go right back to Baumgart. She'll throw over to Stevens at first, and that'll end the inning, but the damage was done. And the Tumwater now leads 12-3. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Shelton coming up. Okay, now I'm having an issue with the other stuff here. Hold on. I forgot to do something, Jerry. We'll just have. All right, sorry about that, folks. We're having some technical difficulties. Not been a good technical game for me. So leading things off is Drywater for Shelton here in the bottom of the 6th. She takes ball.
Yeah, she's been on twice. The first time she was got hit by the pitcher, and the second time she walked.
Apologize, things are just not working well today. Okay. Is that ground ball foul?
Well, we're here in the bottom of the 6th.
All right, what do we got here? So it's 1-1, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Jerry keeping me on top of things. All right. Next pitch. Strike at the knees. 1-2. Next pitch with high ball, 2-2. So leadoff batter here for the Climbers in the 6th. So the count is now full to Drywater. Next pitch on the way. And that is a walk.
Okay, and now up, we got number 20, and that is Sarah Jacoby. Is this her first time up or second?
If you're asking me, I think it's her second.
It's second, yeah. She struck out the first time.
All right. First pitch to her. She'll swing at that one, knock it foul over the first base dugout. So you've got Samantha Drywater over at first for the Climbers. And Sarah Jacoby Sixth inning action. Chopper going to be gloved and thrown over to first for one on the play. Drywater makes her way over to second. But one out.
Okay.
And that'll bring up Hansen, right? 27 is Hansen?
Yes.
Okay. What's her first name again?
Her first name is McKenna.
McKenna. Okay. I think I saw that somewhere. Making notes so I can update my roster. It's her first at bat.
Okay.
She's playing second base, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
Takes strike one.
She is playing second.
So one out, one on. And an 0-1 to Hansen. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Deceptive pitch, I imagine there. Next pitch shows bunt. And that's a drop third strike, and the throw is over the first baseman's head. So Hansen's on first. It's a good heads up play there. So runners at first and second. And Allison Baumgart is the batter.
And also good coaching.
It's another discussion between the umpiring crew here. Drywater was going to run, decided to stay. Either that or she was held up. Not really sure.
Yeah, next up is Allie Baumgart. And Allie is the shortstop, and she has...
Actually, she's pitching, Jerry.
Oh, that's right. She is now pitching, excuse me. And she is 2 for 3. She's had 2 doubles the last 2 times up.
Right.
Yeah.
Did she bat in a run?
Or
did she start the rally?
She started the rally. She has not. She does not have an RBI.
Okay. Oh, they're going to call Hansen out.
What? Okay.
Okay. That's an interesting call. So there's 2 out now in the inning. With Drywater over at second. That's interesting. Baumgart the batter. Pitch on the way. Oh, that's a strike. Yeah, interesting. Not really sure why that was a strike, Jerry, to be honest.
You thought it was a little low?
It was a little low. That's all right. I'm not the guy right there. Oh, that's ball.
No, that was low.
Well, years ago, I talked to a umpire,
Uh-huh.
and he explained to me the concept of framing, the catcher framing.
Yeah, I used to do that a lot.
Yeah, and I think in that case, he might have worked well.
When I had good knees.
Next pitch outside. 2-1 is the count.
Yeah, it worked once in a while.
Once in a while. It worked on that 2 pitches ago, but I'm trying to put on my coat here because for some reason I'm getting really cold.
Yeah. Yeah. I got 2 sweaters on and a coat, and I'm still a little cold.
Yeah. Next pitch on the way. Strike called. So 2-2. 2 down, 1 on. And a 12-3 ball game.
And a 2-2 count.
2-2 count, yes. Pitch on the way. That was a ball.
Just a little high.
Interesting pitch. Seemed to go up instead of down before it sank into the catcher's mitt. Timeout called.
And Samantha will be on the run now. It's full count. 2 outs.
bit of delay here. Count is full, 2 down and 1 on for the Highclimbers here. Pitch on the way, and that's a foul ball.
Oops.
That's all right. It's
You
right
got it?
there. It's just pencils.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Nothing
what
important.
dropped. Wasn't sure what dropped.
Wasn't an electronic piece of equipment. Pitch on the way. Strike 3 called, and that'll end the inning. Well, we head to the 7th inning. Tumwater 12, Shelton 3.
Did you get a call or message that mentioned Social Security that made you feel threatened or scared? That is not the Social Security Administration. Social Security will not threaten you, press you for personal information, or demand instant payment. Social Security does not accept payments by gift card, prepaid debit card, internet currency, or by mailing cash. Criminals use these forms of payment because they are hard to trace. Don't fall for it. Hang up, ignore them. Report this criminal activity to oig.ssa.gov.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Here we have a new hitter.
Heading to the 7th inning. Jerry said it, new hitter for the T-Birds.
Number 15 will be batting, and that is Natalie Sumrock. And it looks like she will be replacing Scout Abbott at third base. Let's see what the... This will be her first time up, of course.
So here we go here. Baumgart still in the pitching circle. Squire still behind home plate. Stevens at first. You've got Wallet at third. First pitch is that a strike? Is it a strike?
Yep. Nice pitch on the inside corner.
Sumrock steps back in for Tumwater. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So the 0-2 pitch from Baumgart to Sumrock. That one's fouled over the first base dugout. Next pitch in there, swing and a miss, and that's out number 1.
And now up is number 22, Megan Pruitt, the first baseman. And she got hit the first 2 times, then grounded out to the third baseman. And then last time up, she got a walk. So she's been on base 3 times.
So 1 away here in the 7th. Pitch on the way. High, ball 1. So the 1-0 pitch. Strike 1 called. pitch on the way. Ball 2. 2-1 the count. Looks like Haley Stewart is on deck for the T-Birds, Jerry. Next pitch on the way. It's a fly ball. It's going to drop in to left field. Drywater bobbled. Couldn't quite gather it. And Pruitt is on second base.
So a single and error. And now up is number 17, Haley Stewart. And she's the pitcher. And the last time she flew out to left field.
So 1 out and 1 on. And a foul off above our heads on the screen. Now I see why. Okay, I'm getting a marginal signal here on my gear, Cherry. That's because people are standing up behind us. Strike called. 0-2.
So your battery's in pretty good shape.
Well, not to the iPad. I just plugged it in. I forgot to plug it in the beginning. So runner at second. 0-2 count to Stewart. She'll hit one right up the middle. Hit the bag and went into left field. Coming around to score is going to be Pruitt, making it 13-3.
So RBI single for Haley Stewart. And now up is number 2, and that is JB Haas. JB flew out the last time.
I didn't realize that Haas is playing his catcher.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
She's catcher. I didn't realize that until I saw her take off the shin guards to come out here. So it's a 10-run lead for Tumwater here with 1 out, 1 in here in the 7th. Haas check swinged on that, but it was a strike called anyways. Okay. It's now 1-1.
Yeah, Haley also got a single the first time up. Or Jamie, I should say. Jamie Haas got a single the first time up.
Fouled that one over the screen. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on. And that's a ball, 2. So 2-2 the count. Make it 3-2.
Tumwater scored once already in this inning.
Emily Robio is the first, is runner at first, Jerry.
Okay.
Rubello, excuse me. There's a line drive that hit Bumgard in the shoulder and went into left field, and so the.
I hope she's okay. Wow, that was a.
Yeah, T-Birds have runners at first and second.
That was kind of shot there.
Right in the shoulder. Wow. I wouldn't want to be. It's.
See if she's okay.
She's. Seems all right.
She's okay, yeah.
No, now she's gonna. Yeah. I think that might. That's gonna actually. She seemed okay. Got the ball from the coach, and then
all of a sudden
went down.
A little bit.
Maybe the.
That was quite a shot.
Yeah, maybe the adrenaline came out or left her. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here in the 7th.
You're right. You're right.
It is her left arm, not her throwing arm. Nope, she's going to stay in there.
Well, that's good. That's good. That's good.
So 1 out and 2 on for Tumwater here in the 7th. T-Birds leading at 13-3.
Well, I'm glad that Abby's going to be okay. They're going to check it out.
Yeah, let me make sure she can
pitch.
Looks
like she's going to be okay. Good.
And Maddie Hurley is the batter for the T-Birds.
And she got a home run the last time to right field.
She really battled on that last time.
Yeah,
First
she
pitch
did,
to her,
yeah.
the ball. I mean, she just kept hacking away there and fouling them off and keeping herself alive until she just hit that ball over the fence.
Yeah, she faced 9 pitches in that time.
So 1 ball, 1 out, 2 on for Tumwater. That makes 2 ball. Baumgart may not be 100% right now. Trying to adjust with that after being hit by that line drive. Next pitch. Ew, high. That one gets away, and a runner's advance.
You know, one thing I think is really important, and I just noticed it, the pitcher should have a face shield on. There's some line drives there, you know, line shots. I would recommend that the pitcher have a face guard.
3 balls, no strikes. Runners at 2nd and 3rd for Tumwater. And there is a walk to load the bases. And that will bring up Jerry? Number 13.
And that up now is Allie Waltermeyer. And she has a single, a double, and then she went out twice, and then she has a walk. So she is 2 for 4 in the game.
First pitch. Throw to 3rd. It was a ball on the pitch. Bases are loaded.
Find yours, girl. 3.
Next pitch. It's a strike. 1-1. Hurley at first. It's like Fields is in at 2nd, and Rebello at 3rd. It's ball 2. 2-1 the count. 1 out.
Nice work, Allie. Nice work.
For the T-Birds here. In the top of the 7th. And it's ball 3, 3-1.
Gotta be yours, gotta be yours.
She might be taking here. Let's see what the pitch is.
Next pitch. Ground ball up third baseline foul. So the count is full.
Definitely this time she's going to have to hit away.
So 1 away here. Full count. And 3 on. Pitch on the way. Again, a foul ball into the dugout. Although these aren't really dugouts, are they, Jerry?
Well,
what do you call them? They're just ground level covers.
Well, yeah.
The term is dugout, but you know.
Yeah.
How many balls do we have out there on the field,
Probably
Jerry?
a little safer than a regular dugout, too.
You're probably true there. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 3 on for Tumwater here in the 7th. Baumgart into her pitch. Ground ball chopper. Oh, and there's a bobble there. Unfortunately, Wallet couldn't glove it, and 1 run scores, and the bases remain loaded. For Tumwater, they're up 14-3.
Yes, 14-3. And now up is the catcher, Jaylee Lachaw. She is 4 for 5. 2 singles, 2 doubles.
So here's the pitch. Ground ball gets right by shortstop, and another run scores. And the bases remain loaded.
Okay, and now is number 23, the second baseman, Jalen Manquist. She's got a homer, a double, a single. She is 3 for 4, also has a walk.
Still 1 away here in the inning. Another hit, and again gets by Jacoby. 1 run was scored. Here comes another one. There's 2 more, and it's a double.
So, 2-run RBI for Jalen Manquist. She's got 5 hits tonight and 6 RBIs.
Kylie Waltemeyer, the batter. And there is a ball. First pitch.
And she is 1 for 5 tonight. Center fielder. This is the 9th batter, by the way, that they've batted around.
Next pitch. High again, ball 2. 2-0. (17-3). Another ball. 3-0.
Yeah, they've scored 5 runs in this inning.
And there's only 1 out. Next pitch on the way. That's a strike. 3-1. The count. To my imagination, or is it getting dark?
Yeah. That pitch seemed a little low, too.
Yeah. Kind of meets with the. It's consistent with the home play. There's a hit up the middle, and it's like 2 more runs are going to score, Jerry.
Yeah.
Still 1 out. 1 on now.
Okay, and now up is number 15, and that is Natalie Sumrock. And the last time up, she struck out.
And that would be the only out in this inning.
That is correct. That is correct.
First pitch, Sumrock. Takes strike 1.
Yeah, she led off the inning.
Yeah. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Pitch on the way, and that one's hit off foul at the first base line over the dugout.
They need to station somebody in this tennis court, right?
Well, tennis courts are a little bit more towards us.
Oh,
the trees are over there.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right, you're right.
Here's the pitch, and that's ball. 1 and 2. 1 out, 1 on, and how many are in?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 in, okay. That's right, it was 12 when we started.
Yep.
Next pitch. Fly ball. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Runners at first and second now.
Okay, and now up is number 22, and that is the first baseman, and that is Megan Pruitt. And first 2 times up, she got hit by the pitcher. She walked, flew out, went to short, and got a single. So she has actually 1 for 2 and has been on 4 times.
There. First pitch to her. It's going to be a ball. Still 1 out, 2 on. 7 in. Next pitch on the way. Chopper foul. 1-1. Oh, do we have it? Okay, I think we have another out. Somebody left early. So it's 2 away.
Oh, the person that went down to second?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the count is 1-2. And strike 3 called there. Is that not a strike 3? And that should be it for the inning. Wow. Tumwater adds 7 to their total. It is 19-3. We head to the bottom of the 7th.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Hi, everyone. Al Roker here. As a guy with
All right, we're back. I'm sorry. Head to the bottom of the 7th. 19-3 is our score.
Yeah, now up is number 7, Alyssa Holcomb. And she has struck out twice and walked. So she's 0 for 2.
The Highclimbers need a lot of base runners, Jerry.
Yeah.
Their last chance here. Waiting for the home plate umpire to get his balls together. Expecting a few foul offs and who knows what in this inning. Holcomb, first pitch. Inside, they're going to call that a strike, Jerry.
Woohoo. Well, let's see how close she was to. She's pretty well hugging that base. Yeah, she's kind of hugging that home plate a little bit.
Next pitch. Line drive, that's going to go up the middle and the base hit. What the Highclimbers needed.
Nice hit by Alyssa. Okay, now up is number 11, Danica Squire, your catcher. The last time up, she had a home run. And she is 1 for 3 this ball game. Has done a good job behind the plate, too, as catcher.
First pitch to Squire. She'll belt that one deep, and that's going to go off the fence in left field. And it's going to be a double as Holcomb slides into third.
Nice job, Danny.
Yeah. She's had 2 extra base hits tonight, a double, and of course a home run. And now up is number 8, and this is Kennedy.
No, it's Kayla Zimbus.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Kayla Zimbus is up, and she's 0 for 3. She has struck out 3 times. Thank you.
First pitch to Zimbus, swing and a miss. Strike 1.
And I don't blame these girls for putting on their sweatshirts.
Well, I've got 3 layers on and I'm still cold. Next pitch, that one's going to get over the
And you notice
head.
the pitcher for Tumwater has that.
Face guard, yeah, I
I
see
think
that.
it's so important. I've seen too many pitchers get hit to be in the past by a line drive.
So the 1-1 pitch shows bunt. Zimbus bunts it out there. Throw to first, however, in time to get 1, and then the run will score as Holcomb comes in.
So Kayla got an RBI there. Brings in Alyssa Holcomb. And now up is number 47, Addie Stevens, the third baseman. She is 0 for 2, does have a walk.
First pitch to Stevens, strike 1. Didn't mention that Squire is at third. She made her way down to third.
Yeah.
On that bunt. So 0-1, 1 out, 1 in and 1 on for the Climbers here in the 7th. Next pitch, swing, and that one's fouled off. 0-2. So glad that there's a fence here to stop balls. That one, I'm glad we're not over in that area, but there are 3 people standing right there. They would have been diving for somewhere.
Yeah.
On that foul off. So 0-2 the count, 1 out, 1 on, 1 in for the Highclimbers here. Pitch on the way, low swing and a miss, and that's out number 2.
Okay, and now up is number 9, Carly Van Ochten, center fielder. She's 0 for 3.
First pitch to Carly, inside ball 1.
Danica Squire is on third base.
The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss.
And Carly's going to try to bring her in.
The 1-1 pitch. Tie ball 2, 2-1. Two out here in the inning. Now the ball 3-3-1. Next pitch. That one's fouled off, and the count is full. So 2 away, 1 in, and there's a base hit. It's going to be gloved, throw to first, not in time, and Squire will score.
And a single for Carly, and she gets an RBI. And that scored Danica Squire from third.
That'll bring up Samantha Drywater
Yeah, your left fielder. She has 2 walks, and she was hit by the pitcher, so she's been on 3 times.
So 2 out, 2 in, 1 on, and the first pitch is high, ball 1. You know, these young ladies out there with just the short sleeves, got to hand it to them.
Yeah,
That's a pass ball. It gets over the head of the catcher. And then we'll run over to second.
Yeah, Carly is now in scoring position on second base.
And it's 2 balls, no strikes. Looks at 3 balls. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up here. That's 2 out here. 1 on. 2 in. And that will be a walk.
So you got 2 runners on now.
2 out.
Carly Van Octon is on second, and Samantha Drywater is on first on that walk. And now up is
Sarah Jacoby.
Okay.
First pitch is a strike. The 0-1 pitch, ground foul off her leg. 0-2.
And Sarah's 0 for 2. Last time she grounded out to the pitcher.
So the 0-2 pitch on the way. High, ball 1. 1-2. Again, the Climbers have runners at first and second. Next pitch, swing, and it was a dropped third strike in the throw to first. In time, and that will do it for the ball game.
But they did pick up 2 runs.
Yeah, they got 2 runs. They left 2 out there. And we'll take a timeout. We'll be back with some totals as Tumwater T-Birds pull away from the Shelton Highclimbers 19-5.
Hi, everyone. Al Roker here. As a guy with his own catchphrase, I appreciate that Smokey's only said,
"Only you can prevent wildfires."
But I'm filling in because there's a lot more to report. Like when there are parched or windy conditions out there, you gotta be extra careful with things like burning yard waste. After all, wildfires can start anywhere, even in your neck of the woods. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
If you have COVID-19 tests at home, you've probably wondered, when should I use them? Some times are better than others. If you have COVID symptoms, take a test. If you've had a COVID exposure but no symptoms, wait 5 days to test. If you want to be sure you don't have COVID before meeting up with others, test as shortly beforehand as possible. That's all there is to it. Just follow the directions in the package. For more answers to COVID test questions, visit doh.wa.gov/testing.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Yeah, it's a final here at Shelton Fast Pitch Field. Tumwater 19, Shelton 5. Jerry has some totals for us.
Yeah. Well, Tumwater had 19 runs, 19 hits, no errors, and 11 people left on base. If I was to pick a player of the game for Tumwater, I think I would have to give it to the second baseman, number 23, Jalen Manquist. She was 4 for 5. She had a home run, she had a double, and 2 singles. For the Highclimbers, they had 5 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They had 10 people left on base. I like to recognize 3 players. Allie Baumgart had 2 doubles.
Okay.
Danica Squire had a home run and a double. And Samantha Drywater got on base 4 times. 3 walks. Good eye. We got hit once.
Okay.
So, I'll turn it back over to you.
All right. Well, Shelton drops to 1-3 on the season, 0-2 in the Evergreen Conference. Tumwater 2-0, 1-0 in EVCO play. Next up for the Highclimbers, they travel to Centralia Wednesday. The T-Birds host WF West also on Wednesday. Our next broadcast is Wednesday when the Shelton baseball team hosts WF West. First pitch is 4:30. And that will do it for us at Shelton Fast Pitch Field. My thanks to Jerry Apple for his help with today's broadcast. Final score again, Tumwater 19, Shelton 5. We'll talk to you Wednesday.
If you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, please give us a like. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter with @MasonWebTV. Also consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's Facebook page and or YouTube channel. And remember to hit that bell to be notified the next time we go live. This broadcast on Mason Web TV powered by HCC was made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health, and Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.